Hello everyone, my name is Miss OB. I'm a certified occupational therapy assistant working with children in the school district. I'm here to help teach your kiddos some strategies to help them be good readers and enjoy reading and enjoy learning, hopefully. So let's get started. Today, one of our focuses is going to be on visual scanning and blocking. This is a strategy that I like to use to help with when there's like a page and there's a lot of distraction on it. Even if you're reading a book that has a lot of words on it, that can be very distracting for a lot of people, not just children, even myself. So we have different tools we can use and strategies. You can buy items that are called readers that will help to block out all the distracting information, or you can simply use a piece of paper. Just a blank piece of paper will do, to go ahead and block out some of the material. So if I were blocking me and I just wanted to see my eyes without all the other distractions, I would slowly move it along. When we're reading, we definitely want to move the page from left to right to reveal information. So as we follow along, we can use our fingers, we can use a piece of paper, we can use a reader. I will give you all sorts of different ideas, and let's get started and see how much fun this is. For example, if I was looking at the cover of this book, I might slowly only uncover parts of it and then only slowly uncover more parts so that we have a smaller visual field to look at, therefore blocking out all the other distractions and helping our eyes to focus. Okay? This way it's easy to see the pencils in the bunny's hand. When we take the paper away, there's a lot more distractions. There are other ways that you can use blocking, or readers they're called, to help with a child to be able to focus, either follow along with reading or to look for items in distractible backgrounds. So I will post a picture next of 2 different types that I like. You don't need to buy them. You can make them if you're creative. I tend to use just some items I have around the house to make them. And it just gives you a little visual field, and it blocks out the remaining area so that your child can focus and follow along and help with comprehension. Here's one type of visual scanning tool. This is called a reader. These can easily be found on Amazon or made at home. Here we have another type of reader or scanner, but you can also use a blank piece of paper to follow along. Gray Rabbit's Odd One Out by Ellen Barker. Follow along because you're going to be asked to look for items in each page. One morning, Gray Rabbit could not find his favorite book. Can you use your piece of paper to follow along and look? Do you see a book anywhere? It's time to clean up, thought Rabbit. First, let's sort out the wooden animals. All right, how many wooden animals do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wooden animals. There were 2 of each kind, just like in Noah's Ark. But only one thing was not an animal. What was the odd one out? Can we scan the page by blocking? What does not belong? Did you guess a spoon? If so, you're right. A teaspoon. So Rabbit sorted out his cups and saucers, but one thing did not belong. What was it? Are you scanning the page from left to right? Do you see what it is? A paintbrush. Rabbit gathered up his paints and brushes and made a useful sign. Now, what was the odd one out? So we're looking for brushes, painting supplies. What is not a painting supply in this page? Can you find it? I'll give you a hint. It's red and yellow. A red and yellow polka dot ball. That's right. Rabbit found all his round things. Hey, stop rolling away. But one thing did not belong. What was it? Can we scan the page from left to right? What is not round? What does not belong? Do you know what it is? A purple vase. Where can that go? Thought Rabbit. It's the only vase I have. Then he matched it up with all the other purple things, but something wasn't purple. What was it? What purple items do you see? Can you name any of them? That's right, it's a duck. Squeak, squeak. That belonged with the other stuffed animals, so Rabbit lined them all up in a row. Now what did not belong? I see a duck. What's next to the duck? It's green. And between the dog and the duck? Next to the dog is a parrot. What does not belong? A block. There were lots and lots of blocks. How could Rabbit sort them all? Do you have any ideas of how we can sort the blocks? I can't wait to hear what they are. What are some of the letters that you see in the blocks? Can you name at least 3 different letters that you see? First, he built a square of red blocks, then a wall of green blocks. Ooh, I wonder what else he's building. I see more letters. Can you name 3 letters that you see that Mr. Rabbit building right now? Is this how you would have sorted out your blocks too? The yellow blocks made a tower. What was that among the blue blocks? Look, Rabbit's favorite book. I'll sort out the blue blocks. He thought, then I'll read my story. Hey, do you remember what we were looking for this whole time from the very first page? Was it a book? At last, finally, Mr. Rabbit found the item he was looking for all along, that book. And lucky him, he got to build a chair out of blocks. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story about Mr. Gray Rabbit's Odd One Out. I hope that you were able to find all the items that we were looking for by using your visual scanning superpowers to do so. And don't forget, we always read from left to right when we look along the page. All right, if you have any questions, you know where to ask.